I forget, I believe my Obrea has requested gathering of science. I assume that there has been some progress concerning our efforts to combat the Ishians. Pray and inform her that our business with the Ishgardens is concluded for the moment. I shall be along once I've completed my communications with the Crystal Braves.
Alright!
This could be a problem. She was working on a way for me to summon a Sword of Light, but if I can't now...
yeah, right.
Don't fear talk of dragons? Wonderful, because Ashians are next on the menu. Let's head into the solar, shall we?
Oh, look at Dankra just chatting with Gita.
Yep. Oh, I can't jump on the bar.
No, don't jump on the bar, sir. I know you're the warrior of light, but that doesn't mean you get to just be a menace to your people on their bar.
I'm a warrior of light who no longer has a blessing of light.
All the more reason why you don't get to jump on the bar and be a menace to society.
Way to kick me while I'm down.
No, it's a way to keep you from being too much of a pain in the ass. The two are different things.
Now that everything's calmed down a bit, relatively speaking, I mean,
Yeah, right?
I thought it might be a good time to share our progress on the weapon. I believe we're on the verge of a breakthrough.
Woo!
Well, don't keep us all in suspense.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see how this goes, because I have a bad feeling that it's going to come out to everyone that, yeah, I don't have protection anymore.
Yeah, it's gonna be awkward.
Just in case anyone's forgotten, let's start by reviewing what we already know. So, an Ascian is an immortal because its soul doesn't return to the ethereal realm when its host is defeated. Instead, it flees to the place that lies between our world and the void.
Damn, she's been
Therefore,
working on her
the first
flagship
step to
magic.
permanently defeating an Ascian is preventing its soul from making this journey. And if you recall, when we last gathered here, I had verified that white auracite has adequate capacity to entrap the beings, albeit only briefly.
Which left the small matter of their extermination.
Yeah.
Aye. To unmake an Ascian soul, one must needs smite it with a concentrated burst, or blade, of purest ether. However, we wanted for both the data and the means to forge such a weapon.
Short of experimenting on an actual Ascian, you see, there's no way to gauge how much ether its soul is made of. As such, we don't know what etheric density our blade needs to have in order for it to work.
So we'll just have to make the densest blade we can and hope for the best. Though that would require a lot of ether.
It would, yeah.
Maybe I can use the
Hang on a
dragon.
minute. Why didn't we think of this before? White auracite can hold an absolute heap of ether, can't it?
Didn't we? No, we did talk about that.
Yeah.
Joking. God's sakes, Ida. I feel as though I'm reliving the same scene over and over with you. How many times
Lamp
do you need to
shading.
be told
Yeah.
that white auracite cannot store ether for long periods? Being intangible matter, ether is given to dispersion. Only in its crystallized form is it a stable source of energy. I will test you later on this, so see to it you do not forget.
And then she's talking to her?
Right,
or us?
yes.
Alright,
It's
thanks.
all coming back to me.
Well, they give you a freaking
So
quiz,
our hopes
Crunch.
rest on good old crystals again, do they? While they are certainly reliable, they leave something to be desired in the area of portability.
Yeah, he's got a point.
Indeed.
You put a whole ass, like,
I am
chest in
reminded
your
of the
pocket.
quantity of corrupted
Oh, there's
crystals
the- you
required
should be
to
able to
thwart
do something.
Leviathan, and
Yeah.
the extraordinary lengths to which the Laminsons went to transport them. What if it should prove that a similar quantity was needed to destroy an Ascian's soul? Or still more?
Oh, right, they need to basically fill an entire barge with them in order to prevent Leviathan from just washing us away.
I do not envy the poor sod who has to lug all of that around, on the off chance that an Ascian appears.
That's the very problem we set out to solve.
Put him on
And
the
I
airship and
reckon
he can
we've
just
found
fly
the
around with
answer.
them?
If it isn't practical to lug around the ether we need, we'll just have to draw upon another source.
Uh-oh.
And the only viable source is the land.
If you mean to tap the Great River of Ether, know that it will entail considerable risk. Meddling with the currents may well induce a surge like to the one which despoiled Mordona.
Is she referring to, like, a blight type
Give
thing?
me a bit more credit, will you? Why would we need to tap the river when there are veritable reservoirs jutting out all over the land?
Okay.
Yeah, they're talking about what happened with all the, like, crystals growing everywhere in Mordella.
Aye, I speak of corrupted crystals. It might be that their aspect is out of balance, but a crystal's a crystal, It contains ether, and we can help ourselves to it.
While corrupted crystals are indeed abundant, there is no guarantee that they will be in close proximity at a crucial moment.
But what if we don't need them to be? What if we could tap their power from afar? A malm away, say? If we could do that, we'd have ready access to ether aplenty in almost every corner of Eorzea.
Oh my god. We're gonna just like remote transmit.
I've yet to put my theories to the proof, but I've got a good feeling about this. If no one has any objections, I'd like to see where this avenue leads.
If you think it's worth your while, you have my blessing. But tell us, what are your theories? I, for one, am most eager to understand the process, however vaguely.
Yeah, I guess this will be very interesting.
I thought you might say that, but no one wants to listen to boring old theories all day, do they? I know I don't. So with your permission, I'd like to try something a bit more hands-on. I've already built an etheric siphon especially for this purpose, and I've been meaning to try it out.
Okay, she would make a cool
Thing
science
is,
teacher.
the profusion of corrupted crystals in Mordona makes it something of a high-risk testing ground. If anything goes awry with the siphon, it would be better if it didn't happen within spitting distance of quite so much ether.
Oh, there we go.
Ideally, I need an isolated specimen. Does anyone know where I can find one?
May I suggest northern Thanalan? There you will find corrupted crystals of middling size, standing a reasonable distance apart. Ideal for your needs, I should have thought. Oh, and if you do elect to visit the place, I should be much obliged if you would assist me in another matter while you are in the area.
Has something happened?
Movement has been observed at Castrum Meridianum.
Oh no, that's where we fought Ultima.
Oh, come
During
on.
Operation Archon, the Alliance dealt the stronghold a heavy blow. Its facilities were extensively damaged, and its garrison reduced to a fraction of its former strength. Not long after our forces withdrew, however, their ranks were replenished by reinforcements from Castrum's sentry. They now seek to rebuild, and to this end they have their sights set upon the ceruleum processing plant.
That's where some of the Braves were going.
Having lost the Empire's support, the 14th Legion lacks the resources to sustain itself. To them, this is a bid for survival, and they will doubtless fight like desperate men. Though I have dispatched the Crystal Braves, I fear their strength alone may not suffice to stay the Imperial assault. I would request the Scion's aid in the defensive effort.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to inveigle us into fighting your battle with the promise of shiny crystals.
Well?
Two things can be mutually exclusive.
Consider me inveigled. The crystals you speak of sound perfect, so the Garleans have to go. Besides, we can't afford to beat about the bush. There's no telling when the Arsians will next appear.
Oh, they're already in Ishgard. Standing behind the throne of the Great Seer.
Hurl thyself
sure that
into
they
the
don't know that,
jaws
though.
of danger cometh as little surprise. Exercise due caution, I prithee.
Though you have become a crystal brave, you are yet a scion, Alfino. We could hardly refuse you. Pray, join the Crystal Braves and lend them your support. Thangred and Papalimo shall accompany you.
I'm going to turn back into the tank for this, though. I remember what happened the last time I was in attack when trying to fight off the Garleans.
Yes.
In the meantime, I would have you assist Moonbreeder. Scout out the crystal clusters, that the testing may commence as soon as the Garlean threat has been eliminated.
Thumbs up.
If it please you, I shall continue mine own experiments on white orosite.
Thank you, Arianger. Everyone, pray see to your preparations and depart as soon as you are able. Go well, and be safe.
Oh. Bye-bye. You know what I love too is that Alphinaud just came in the middle of the conversation. It's like, bro, how much were you hearing? How did you manage to give such a perfect answer?
Maybe someone forgot to turn off their communication crystal.
He was just hanging out in the background, being like, "All right, can you just imagine him like, kind of running like through the thing, being like, yes, I know, I'm late, I made it. Hello, I'm here. Hello, I'm here. Let's go to Thanalan. I whack some people with a stick.
No, that's a boom mage job.
Okay.
Team events have once more conspired to rob us of rest and recuperation. Though I would wish it otherwise, I must ask you to head straight away to the processing plant. The Fourth have already deployed to the area and await the arrival of the Scions. Wilfred will brief you on the developing situation. Meanwhile, I must rendezvous with Captain Elbrid at our headquarters in Ul'dah. I shall take command of forces there with a lighter heart, knowing that you go to support the front lines.
Alright. Yeah, he's cowboy. He is a tiny man. He's like a third your size. Hi, man.
Jews take the Northern Thalan, do they not?
Hi, yes. At the start, no.
Two must say our farewells to the Rising Stones for a time. Freeman travels to Ul'dah. We shall serve as her escort. At my daughter's behest, I go to contact her and old acquaintances in the Gilded City. We are beset on all sides by civil unrest and imperial machinations, threatened by primals and troubled by dragons. We need all the allies we can muster.
Oh.
Many of my friends hold positions of power, you see, and it is the hope that they can be convinced to aid the Scion's cause. Oh.
What?
If the Sultana does give up her power and dissolve the Syndicate,
yeah,
she could potentially have her people take over instead.
Okay.
At least it's possible.
Mm-hmm.
If past events have taught us anything, then we know that Zoria must present a united front or we shall fall. How extraordinary that my little Asilla is involved in such far-reaching affairs. I am proud that I might now stand at her side, not only as her mother, but also as a colleague. A colleague with influential connections, but I fear that Ul'dah has become a place of danger, even for one so familiar with her streets. But woe betide the blackguard that so much as glares in your direction, my lady.
Oh, I thank you. No, what? Girl! What are you doing?
He's posing dramatically for her.
Oh my god.
I shall be well protected, it seems.
She's like the size of his arm.
Yeah. Shall I be on our way, then? To be fair, he is the race that is the tallest, I think.
His name is literally Hoary Boulder. What am I supposed to do with that?
I don't know. Suplex it?
No, I'm not undone. I can't suplex the boulder. In all fairness, No, she could suplex the boulder fine. She just couldn't figure out. It was when she suplexed everyone else. That's how she couldn't figure out how to put them down. It's also pretty funny considering that you don't you get the update of that through the text message? Meaning that literally someone, it's probably Torio, is just hanging out in Undyne's hold, being like, yeah, Undyne doesn't know how to put this down, so I'm just literally hovering in the air texting my child. Like, sure, why not? What else are you gonna do?
Not the weirdest thing. Oh, the ultimate ballad, okay. That's just like a harder version of the ultimate fight I can do.
Oh.
Resident worthy becoming, a veteran of your talents is most welcome. Not that I don't think we can handle the situation, mind you. I've learned a trick or two since that disaster with the Majal. But returning to the task at hand, Flames reconnaissance report Imperial soldiers assembling at Raban's push that the Fourth was likely interested in only one thing, getting their hands on resources found here at the processing plant. Williams could be marching us at any time. Pray speak with Lieutenant Eldston that we might coordinate our counter strategy.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Meantime, I'll inform the others you have arrived. No doubt they will be welcome tidings. I just hope I'm not like significantly weaker without the blessing. It didn't seem like I was affected all that much, save for losing it. So I feel like I should still be able to fight perfectly fine, especially given my level. But I'm worried I'm going to like be defeated in cutscenes.
Oh yeah, I guess we'll find out.
And it's not true, my soldiers. Yet tell tales of your deeds during Operation Archon. With that, we could still sit a while and reminisce about old times, but I fear more pressing matters require our attention. Civilians, draw Spain, you see how code class several highly suspicious crates fit in the boundaries of the processing plant.
Oh dear.
When my sappers take a closer look, and worse fears were confirmed, the boxes contain powerful explosive devices of Imperial design.
Oh damn.
By my order, Flame Station here conducting a thorough sweep of the compound. Though it troubles me that we were unable to apprehend the spy. Behind this, I have faith that our men will be able to neutralize the threat for now. In the meantime, our scouts bring troubling news on the latest movements of the army. I would ask again for your aid.
Where's Nashu when you need her?
Yeah.
You can count,
I think Hildebrand and Nashu are currently in Ishgard, although they will only find them after Heaven's Ward.
Yeah.
Keeping a close eye on the garrison, but seeing Imperials have finally got from what you were saying, sorry.
It's too bad because we did make a bunch of allies on that quest who could probably have more connections that we could utilize. At the very least, I would love to watch Nashu outsmart the Imperial explosives with her own coconut devices.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Keeping a close eye on the garrison, seeing them mobilized. According to a reconnaissance report that just came in, the squad seen leaving the castrum are too few in number to effectively take hold of our position. They likely mount a swift assault and focus on the acquisition of resources. I have, of course, also shared a report with the Brave. They've decided to take the field to meet these Alliance head on. Praise your fellow signs of the situations, and I'm heartened to know that they will be joining the efforts. Pray report to Lieutenant Aline and lend your much welcome strength to the counteroffensive.
Imagine if we could actually have Gilgamesh join us.
That would be funny.
Mm-hmm. Or Avila and her people and the people from the fighting crew.
Mm-hmm.
And the people who you helped with the shipments.
Glad you're with us, Aura. As I know, Lieutenant Inston has explained, the Galeans have deployed a small force from Castrum Meridium. Their main column assembles to the north near Dalman's Talons, but we've also spotted several squads attempting to conceal themselves on the approach to the west. They wish for you to rush forth and commit to battle with the main column, leaving the detachment force free to raid the planet and pillage surprise. Not much of a strategy, but these are desperate men. Captain Elbert. Greetings, son. I understand the commander bid you and your fellow come to lend a hand to the Braves. Such mighty heroes at its disposal, the force should have little trouble contending with the Autogalians might throw at them. But even you cannot be everywhere at once. The third was getting reckless, hold up in Uldal, so I marched them here to fill any holes in the planet's defenses and add their numbers to the counterattack. The reinforcements are welcome. We have enough soldiers now to divide our own forces and safely engage the enemy far beyond the walls. Alright, we best to avoid staging a battle anywhere near this much ceruleum. Let us take the fight to the Galeans. Wise course indeed. I should have to think of the consequences should any of these storage tanks be exposed to fire. There's no objections. The Scions shall join the fourth and give battle to this main column. Or with the third then, Warrior of Light. Your job will be to intercept these squads hiding out in the west and prevent them from reaching the processing plant. When ready to proceed, report to Lieutenant Uruguay's. His scouts should have a rough idea of where the Imperials have concealed themselves by now. I still have a bad feeling about this, but we'll go.
Yeah. Well, there's no way to find out.
Yeah.
See how cursed you really are.
Feels like I'm not so much cursed as I'm just no longer, blessed.
Yeah, I guess the two are, Hello?
And once more, Operation Unveil succeed. If you're around, victories will pave the way for greater coin. The fact that he mentioned coin is a problem. Now this attached force has been sent to eliminate has split into smaller squads, better conceal themselves within the trade hereabout. I imagine we'll need to split ourselves up as well as cover more ground and make sure that we are at all the raiders. And seeing as you're an army to yourself, I've assigned you your own areas to scout clear of enemy soldiers. Simple search and destroy. We'll rendezvous back here when we're done. Happy hunting.
Oh, I am worried about you, because now if something does go wrong, you're on your own.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. I wasn't thinking move when I really saw you were alone with Fluttershy. You know what would be kind of cool? You know what would be kind of cute? I mean, you remember how in the other place when you... Oh, hello. In Final Fantasy XIV, you have your four claws, but you have one of your companions run forward and help you.
Uh-huh.
Imagine if you had a similar four slots and cutscenes, but four cutscenes to take you.
That would be amazing. I don't think it'll happen, but that would be amazing. Okay. Okay, so my combat prowess is not reduced.
At least not yet.
At least not yet. Cutscenes are another story. definitely doesn't seem to be affecting main strength, which does make sense, but... Oh, I accidentally triggered 2 Earth Sprites as well. Whoops! I'm a paladin. I'm literally... my job is literally be a wall for everyone else. I'm pretty sure out of all the tanks, the paladin is the one who is the most wall-like. Like, a lot of the others definitely are for, like, aggro and stuff, but the paladin, I think, is the one with, like, the most defense and such.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, you know, there's a difference between being a wall for other people and legit being able to take out every single enemy completely on your own.
Yeah. You seem grim, sign. I'll take a moment to mean that between us, more than a few go-ins won't be making it back to the Castrum. The Imperials, though, they certainly made us earn our pay. I would be a happy man if I never had to tussle with another one of those Magitech horrors. Suddenly bid the war-torn land farewell. I will contact the 4th and let the Lieutenant Orders know the West is now clear. I would appreciate it if you would do the same when you report to Lieutenant Elston. Okay. Okay, so no cutscene BS quite yet.
Oh, yeah. I will say, it would be an interesting story advancement if, you know... I feel like it'd be something that'd be difficult to keep forward, like in the story and cutscenes, but still have you be like, you know, at your fighting prowess outside of it.
Yeah, it'd be difficult, and also even in cutscenes, there haven't really been any forced losses, save for the battle against La Habrea. That was the only time that it was really a forced loss cutscene.
But there wasn't really a lot in Final Fantasy XVI either.
That's fair. Sentry, what news are going in? Inquiries are no more than excellent. My engineers are mostly to hear the plant is no longer in any immediate danger. Thank you for your assistance. Oh.
Uh-oh.
An uninvited Ashian. Well, that's quick.
Yeah.
Be anxious for word for your fellows. Lieutenant Alina has reported a sound victory over the main column and informs me the Scions have already turned attention to other duties. All but one, that is. The Rugram lady with the large axe, but it appears she has chosen to remain at the site of the battle. But not what task keeps her from returning to civilization. But Northern Thailand is no place to wander alone. Even for a capable sort as her, I certainly feel better about things if you could check in on her before you continue on your way. Oh boy. Now we might have to deal with some cutscene BS.
Oh god.
Close the map, thank you. Hopefully no one, but...
What if you do?
That would be kind of hard to do story-wise, but...
Yeah, even if it's temporary. Even if it's
Won't be a second.
Thancred isn't here, is he?
The beast seemed peckish, so I gave it a taste of my axe.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I'm just checking my stream. I think my internet may be going.
Oh no.
Okay, there we go.
I know. As Urianger never tires of reminding me. An axe ill becometh the hand of a scholar. What can I say? I like axes. To hear my mother tell it, I came into this world holding one.
Everything's fine.
Okay, yeah, I thought so. My computer was just lagging a bit.
It stopped me picking up a quill, is it? I often think of the man who introduced me to the joys of learning. He's one of the reasons I decided to come to Eorzea. Him and my excruciatingly stiff childhood friend. Considering how unalike we are, it's a wonder we ever got on. The world's a strange old place, isn't it?
Sometimes opposites attract is a thing.
Yeah.
Aye, that ought to do it.
Anything, really. Oh boy.
Whoa.
Oh.
So she attuned
So far,
it to
so good. At these concentrations, it shouldn't matter too much if something goes awry. Just enough ether to make it interesting.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, who's got fire?
Did you see that? The way the crystal glowed? The siphon works, I'm happy to say. With a few refinements, it should satisfy our appetite for ether. Which just leaves the small matter of forging our blade. I'm not sure how to go about it just yet, but I swear to find a way. I'll put a blade in your hands if it's the last thing I do.
I appreciate it, but... Uh-oh. Oh,
he
God.
senses me. A useful talent.
Oh, that's weird. I can apparently still... Oh, no. I can still understand them? Or is he actually speaking English?
The beast has gone high.
Oh, this guy.
Are they onto us?
This is the guy that appeared after we defeated Shiva.
Yeah.
But that's weird. I can apparently sense him. I don't think I was able to do that before.
He looks... I don't they normally wear, like, white masks or something?
No, this is still red mask, but...
Brand, I see you are an Archon of Sharlayan. Keeper of knowledge. Seeker of truth. Meddler.
Oh, I could call you one, too.
I don't know what the hell's you're saying, but I don't much like your tone.
She can't understand him.
But even without my blessing, I can still understand what he's saying.
Okay.
Either that, or she just doesn't know why why they're calling him meddler. It could be that he is actually speaking.
Your instincts serve you well. But come, be not unsettled on my account. That lovely brow was not made for frowns.
Don't talk like that. It's
That-
like a
But I
pervert.
waste my breath.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Let me direct my words to one who understands them.
Okay, so she
We
can't
meet
understand.
at last, warrior of light. I am Nabriales.
And I don't care.
Yeah, but it's still weird. Apparently, even without my blessing or the echo, I can still understand what they're saying.
Okay.
And apparently, I can now sense when they're nearby. I couldn't do that before.
Dragon friend.
I don't know. It's weird.
I don't know. I don't really
You
trust
have
the
long
dragon.
been a
though.
thorn in my side. I suffered the overweening presence of La Habrea that men might host the power of gods, only for you to undo my hard work.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I'm a menace to the evil people. No!
Oh, bugger.
Oh, you bugger! A single finger.
Down.
A single finger. I love how she's like, "Oh, you bugger."
I know.
That was funny
You
and
must
terrifying.
concede that I acted in self-defense.
Oh, not this again.
But what's this? I do not sense the blessing of light.
Oh my god, they know.
Yeah.
They know.
Oh dear. Could it be that frail Hydelin has forgotten her champion? This I did not foresee.
Mr. Dragon, if you're here, now would be a good time to tell him to shut up.
Shorn
You're
of
being
light
sure
as you
to, like,
are,
send us to
you are
somewhere.
no longer a threat. And better yet, the seal is broken.
What seal?
What seal?
Now is the time to claim the staff.
Is he
With
referring
it
to...
in my grasp, I shall rise above them all and take my place at Lord Zodiac's right hand.
That's the person opposed to Hydelin, apparently, that they worship. But what staff is he talking
What did
about?
that bastard want with us?
Yours, maybe?
Nabrialis, he calls himself. With charm like that, I'll bet he has maidens falling at his feet. Unconscious. But
Yeah.
the staff. You say just talking about it had the bastard grinning like a brat on his name day. Must be quite a staff.
Did you, as Aura, actually say that? Because that's hilarious. You don't normally talk like that.
Yeah.
Oh, gods. He means Tupsimati, Master Louis Soir's staff.
Uh-oh.
That's the one
Minfilia's
in...
in danger.
That's the
We have
one...
to get back to the Rising Stones.
Isn't that staff broken?
Maybe.
And doesn't she still have the echo, though?
Doesn't that... But that has to mean that you could still... That he could still possibly do something with it. Ah! Run! Run! Run!
I'm teleporting as fast as I can, and Rose confirms it's the one on the wall. That's what I thought, so... Please don't tell me everyone's dead again. I don't want to have to deal with that.
No. It's empty.
You're here.
Hi. Okay. No one's in the bar area.
Well, she left.
Yeah, but there were other people around.
It's gone.
Oh crap! Where's she? Where's Minfilia? Oh,
You
okay.
too.
Hi. Hi, friend.
So, you were able to divine my intent. What now, warrior of light? Ah, but that name is no longer fitting. You have become decidedly dull, and quite incapable of barring my entry.
We just happen to be in that home.
What do you mean?
Did she understand it?
She should be able to. She has the echo.
You do not know. Then I suppose it is only right that I enlighten you.
Oh, stop with the puns. You're not cool enough for that.
Yeah.
The blessing of light kept you and your fellow meddlers safe. It was that which prevented my kind from entering your domain.
Oh, God.
My kind, I say, though it had no power over the likes of Elidibus and La Habrea. Being of this world, they could come and go as they please, while I could only look on.
So they were what, once people that became Ashians, whereas you were just Ashians?
I guess so.
But I need look no longer. Now that the seal is gone, I mean to act. Unlike the others, I am not given to waiting. I shall take that staff and bring about the next rejoining.
It doesn't make me think my Twilight Princess when Sam showed up.
Yeah.
Rejoining? Then it was your doing. The Isle of Val, the scholars, all of it.
You will not harm her!
No, oh God. Oh! Oh my God! No!
Moonbreeder!
Why must you insist on forcing my hand? Did you learn nothing from our last meeting? Ah, but I forget. My words fall upon deaf ears.
Is she? Because that doesn't look fine.
Just
The
use healing
staff is
magic?
but a
Oh.
broken relic, a memorial to the departed. What possible use could you have for it?
I just hope that doesn't fire her for possession.
Let's hope not.
I don't know
What
how it
use?
happened.
You mean to say that all this time you kept the key, never knowing what it was you possessed?
No.
What key? I know he tried to use it to seal Bahamut.
Tsutsumati, or rather the stone tablet it bears, is host to a great power.
It looks like it's shattered.
Yeah.
Together with the horn, it can be used to draw vast quantities of ether from its bearer's surroundings.
Oh God, if you get through this okay, you should share this with Moonbreeder. This could be... Oh.
Put that and the horn on the sword.
Uh-huh.
Sort of like kill this mother effer.
How else do you think Louis Soir was able to invoke the power of the 12 without making them an offering of crystals?
When he tried to seal Bahamut.
Summoning requires not only prayer, but a profusion of ether. Even a child knows that.
If I did not know before, you may be certain I do now. But above all, I know that we cannot allow this staff to fall into your hands. I will die before I let you take it.
No. Don't say that. He will kill you.
Insufferable woman. I would happily end your miserable life here and now. Alas, Elidibus would never let me hear the end of it.
Okay.
Okay, so the white-clad one is somehow acting as a somewhat deterrent?
Very well. If you will not part with the staff,
No.
I will take you too.
Oh God. No. 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 No.
Oh, God damn it!
Oh, son of a beehive! Stab him.
Why were they just standing there?
Oh, for what it's worth, the way he was able to block other blows and teleport around, you may have been afraid of hurting one of your friends.
Oh, it's still there.
Okay. Easy.
After them! Quickly! Before the rift closes!
Well, I guess you're going to the other world now.
I've been there before.
Yeah, maybe you can come across your other friends. Uri and
Yeah, the chrysalis is now accessible.
Hooray!
Let's see how badly this goes.
Very poorly. Oh.
It's gonna be a boss battle.
Okay. Okay. Stand there staring dramatically at the entrance. And
Only one thing left to do.
Damn it. No. What is wrong with you?
I don't have anything else to do except wait.
You can do literally anything else. Hell, blowing yourself up would be more appropriate than this.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You asked for it.
Yes, I did. Oh god. Congratulations. So now do you go back? Imagine if you said no and like Mumbrildo was just sitting there looking at you, be like, "You dumbass Orange Central, what are you doing? Why are you this dramatic?" Okay.
I'm just
anyway.
hoping I'm able to actually get a party tonight for this.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of late and.
I know. You need like Sid and like Biffs and Biggs and Wedge and like your other people like from the Crystal Tower.
Mm-hmm.
Come join you and help stabilize this thing in case it becomes. My God, can we?
We can't do anything.
We kind of have to wait now. Brother, while I wait for people who are really not important to the story at all to join us, let me do something so you don't have to be on the floor. Can we at least take her to a couch? Why are we just so utterly disappointed on the floor? Yeah, that's very political.
You know what? I'll help her.
No, don't bother her! No! She's been through enough! Stop bothering her! She's not a plant! Jesus God! I cannot even with you. I know I can't odd with you either. I cannot even square root of -1 with you. There is nothing I can do with you right
Fine,
now.
I'll do this.
No, don't poke her.
Poke, poke.
You're just poking the air above her. She's probably looking at you like, have you lost your actual mind? But, my God.
I poke her.
What if you just... Oh my God. Photograph? What the heck is photograph? I don't think I've seen that one, have I? Oh my God! Okay, Mumbrildo, do you just imagine sharing this with it?
Congrats, work!
We shall now commemorate the time in which you managed to get member for the chrysalis. Wait, just imagine showing this to her later. Hey, do you remember the time when you got shot there with dark magic and then Ophelia got kidnapped? Well, I do. I took a picture of it before I went to go save her because I'm a dumbass.
Oh, I'm on the creepy Kingdom Hearts area. Where is this a-hole?
Poor Ophelia, we need to not leave her alone in the solar, I swear.
Yeah. Well, we didn't know that the bond was there. Okay, she's still alive, but she's trapped. Mm-hmm.
Why do I feel like she's about to be a sacrifice? Hey! No, don't touch her. No, stop it, don't touch her.
I'm hoping I'm gonna get to actually kill him. Okay, he has a Triforce thing on his face. A different symbol though than La Habrea had, so.
Hey, everyone, have fun!
Food check.
Food check! Someone's pedal is the final fish. That's great.
Oh, he's doubling himself. Oh, I used the wrong ability, darn it. Need to move that ability to another spot, but stop using it. I'm trying to help, but I'm not really. think I'm not really doing much. I'm trying to target the guy in the middle, but I just can't.
I have absolutely no help in these things, so I'm just reading over everyone's names and titles and see what's going. It's so, but really, everyone has like a pretty everyone has like a pretty standard name. Like there's no like shadows or like names or those things. But the funnel fish is probably out.
Gonna kick you in the balls.
One of the things you have is a battle voice, and I'm just thinking about, show me your warframe. Ah!
Just screams incoherently.
Screams incoherently in this guy's general direction.
He is using a number of the same abilities that Wahab Ray used, including the double and single and triple. So I'm not sure exactly what they do, but...
I'm worried that I know... I will say this. Oh. I know that your extra companions here really don't have any, No, Rose, no. Oh, Rose, I mean, look, she may be, but there has to be proper consent involved, and I don't think she can consent to this. What
No.
guy's an asshole on the screen.
Yeah. Yes, no consent with the creepy asshole.
We can play later if she wants to, but not now. Wait. Alright, we're gonna not. I know that your like friends here don't have any like sort of like story impact. You know, I think it's treated like like you go in on your own. Which is fair, and unfortunately with the severing of the crystals and the echo and stuff.
You should hear her after doing this trial.
Oh god. And I know the crystal. I know you won't necessarily be able to merge with the crystals before your purifying Dankrin with Raya, but you could argue that right now you're still feeding this asshole with more friendship. In some way, shape, or form. I think we may just have to be okay with that.
Turn this world to perfect darkness.
Yeah, he's kind of talking like that one asshole from the Crystal Tower, the main boss. Like,
yeah, the. Eat shield. Sorry, eat Titan's butt cheek.
Titan's butt cheek. Titan's butt cheek.
Man, the river of time. Possible. He has power over time and time itself. Oh,
that's Mendelia talking.
Oh, is he gonna rewind time? Oh. I don't know. Shield num delicious.
Yes, perfect.
Oh, okay. So, do we need to stand on these to protect people?
I don't know. That doesn't look protecting. Ah!
Yes, we do.
Oh, you do? Oh, that looks so counterintuitive. I'm not gonna lie. The comet is coming down.
Only tanks in the towers.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Oh, that was great.
Keep dodging. Stop moving. Eat my butt cheek.
Eat my butt cheek. I have it on good authority. Like, tasty. Come here, go look it.
Okay, so I was right in that I had to try and go into the towers because I was a tank.
Okay. Yes.
Secret Ashen Man. Secret Ashen Man. Secret Agent Man.
No.
I have a feeling he's gonna run in terror.
Oh, that's a high drop.
Okay.
Okay, alright, she looks okay.
Okay.
Alright. Can we go talk to her? Is she there? Ophelia? Are you okay?
I can't talk to her.
Oh, she just says my thanks.
Yeah.
You're welcome, love.
Now the question, how the heck do we get out of here? Where's the staff? And are we still toast?
Alright, you seem okay. You seem like you're back. Yeah, you're back. You're okay.
Oh, and I think we still have the crystal.
Oh my god.
Thank the 12.
Oh.
Are you okay?
Yeah, please, can we get you... Oh, hey, look, dead asshole.
He's there.
Nope, not dead asshole.
Oh, test it! Test it, test it, test it, test it, test it!
Stab it! Stab it!
The weird morning sounds.
Hey! Oh god, that was fast. I thought
He
you
was
guys-
possessing someone.
You
Stab him.
may have bested me this day, but what of the next? What of all the days to come?
God, even his voice is annoying. I say that who's so much because some of his voice is a little bit more annoying than it usually is, but...
Remember, light no longer holds sway here. I may return whensoever I wish, again and again and again. Eventually, you will falter, and the staff will be mine. Until next time, scions.
Oh my god.
Use it!
Come on. Come on, sweetie. The crystal. She's got the crystal. Alright, come on, let's try it. Let's see what we got.
There will be no next time. This is the end.
Okay. Come on, come on. Alright. Stab it. Alright, come on, Aura, stab it.
What trickery is this?
Okay, this sounds promising.
No. Cannot. No.
Okay. Come on, stab him. Come on, Aura, stab him.
Come on, Aura, you can do it.
Stab him.
We just attuned it to the small crystal.
to gather ether. Quickly, before he breaks free.
Stoic nod.
Stoic nod. It's time for Stoic nod. Start the freaking crystal.
Oh, the gem.
Okay. Well, it's kind of necessary right now.
Call to mind the time you struck down La Habrea with the blade of light.
Power of friendship. Power of friendship. Whoa. What if it doesn't work? No, it did. Oh, that's awesome. It's trying to.
Why won't it work? Is it because we lack the blessing of light?
I really don't like the dragon right now.
So much ether. And it still isn't enough.
Fools! No mortal prison can contain me. I shall make you pay for your insolence.
Come on.
What if we have multiple people doing this?
Please, Mother Heidelin, hearken to our plea. Lend us your divine light.
Yeah, can she bless someone else in the party even if she can't get you?
Why can you not hear us? Do our words no longer reach you?
Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling.
If only we had a bit more ether.
Come on. Okay, do you have an idea? I think she has an idea.
Moonbreeder, what are you doing?
That's a great question.
Master Louisoix, I understand now. The choice you made.
Oh no.
Oh, what is she doing?
In death, there is life.
Oh my god.
Farewell, Urianger. You daft
It is a bad idea. It is a bad idea.
Bad idea, but idea.
If anyone is sensitive to self-harm or death, you may not want to watch this.
Yeah, all life comes from ether, and when they die, you return to the well of ether that runs through the world.
Oh god.
She's going to give up her life force to give us more ether that we need to destroy it.
Moonbreeder, no! You mustn't!
We'll see.
What?
Oh.
No!
Okay, we're making
It
progress.
cannot end! I am eternal! I am
You
immortal!
are an asshole. Just shut up and die. Okay! I think you got him.
We did it.
Oh god.
And we have her research, which means that we can replicate it, but
But does that mean that someone needs to die every single time?
Moonbreeder.
I don't know.
She's gone.
Yeah.
At a horrible cost.
I mean, because the power of life is got to be different from the power for crystals. Well, if it does require life, we can't do that.
Uh-huh. And yet, at the same time, how many people has that guy killed by possessing
You did
them?
it, my friend. The Ascian is dead.
It's horrible, but she did it. She saved Minfilia, and we actually managed to kill an Ascian for good.
Her sacrifice means something, and for that I'm happy. I would have hated if it hadn't worked.
Yeah, I would. That would have been worse. That would have been so much worse.
But she had the power and the knowledge and wanted to make the choice, as awful as it is. If it's something where I hope that's not something we need to count on, because even if other people want to make the choice, that doesn't feel right. Oh my god.
At least hopefully next time we'll actually have more preparation.
Yeah, just you in your gentleman outfit. This feels so wrong. Aww.
Even I'm just like.
You look.
This device is a legacy of Moonbreeder's toils and sacrifice. I shall hold on to it for safekeeping.
Minfilia, are you all right?
Surprisingly, yes.
Just one more quest, then 2.55.
Jesus, okay.
I am.
Surprisingly, a lot's happened since you
We
guys
were
said
surveying northern Thanalan when we received the distress call. We returned as swiftly as we were able.
Oh, boys. You guys missed a lot.
Yeah.
It seems you have everything in hand, however.
About that.
What happened here? Where is Moonbreeder?
Oh. Oh, she's sharing everything. Oh no.
She gave her life to temper the blade of light. I have no words.
Yeah.
Wait.
What?
Could it be that Hydaelyn is the force of life, whereas the Ascians, like the Zora guy, is the force of death?
Maybe.
So both of them need to kind of exist together in a sense.
It's almost like in order to destroy one, you have to destroy the other. Some sort of balance.
Maybe. Just.
Oh boy. Or destroy an aspect
Rather
of
than
one.
await the inevitable, she took her fate into her own hands.
That's fair, Rose. That's fair.
Yeah. That's a good point. I appreciate you not answering at times like that, Rose. Just allow us to theorize even when we're going to be completely wrong. But yeah, well, she took fate into her own hands.
I did that with
Does
you
Ariange
and
know?
Loki and WandaVision.
Yeah.
Oh god. Hi. Hi, buddy. We have some
My
bad
friend.
news.
There is something I must tell you.
Fade to black
I
again.
heard all, my lady.
No. Probably not.
The moon sinketh, taking her leave of the heavens. Yet her passing heraldeth the coming of a new day. Moonbreeder hath fulfilled her destiny, hath she not?
Yes, she has, but
At what cost?
Long ago, far across the seas in the Charlean motherland, Moonbreeder and I did study under the sage tutelage of Master Louis Soir. Full oft did he impress upon us that knowledge existeth to serve the greater good. His sentiment, however, was contrary to the nation's policy of neutrality, which censured intercedence in the affairs of foreign lands. spite of vehement opposition, he founded the Circle of Knowing, and journeyed hitherto the heart of Eorzea. Through his noble sacrifice, was the realm spared its doom. Yet this great soul, whom all should rightly have honored, was branded a pariah in his own land. His peers did accuse him of forsaking his duty as a man of learning, and of meddling in the course of history.
Oh, come on.
When he left Charlayan behind, Master Louisoix gave no word to signal his intent to Moonbreeder. Close as they were, as master and disciple, she was deeply wounded by the sudden exclusion from his confidence.
Yeah.
Above all, however, she was confused. Try as she might, she could ill comprehend her master's motive.
Hey.
For years
Sorry.
on end, she knew not what to believe.
I was distracted
Torn
by
she was
my brother.
twixt the man whom she revered, and the man who forsook her and his duty both.
The Louisoix I knew would never forsake his duty, much less one of his own.
This I know full well, my lady. 'Twas not for want of love that Master Louisoix hid his intent. He but desired that Moonbreeder discover her own path, free of the shadow of his influence. Long did I contemplate revealing the truth to her, and long did I hold my peace. After all, was it not Master Louisoix's wish that she come to the truth unaided? I told myself it was, and resolved to let her suffer.
Oh. Yucks. She at least came to it in the end. But, boy.
Knowingly did I deny my friend the comfort she craved. And now she hath gone to her rest, with doubt still in her heart.
T is texting me and he says it's like, yep, introduced just to
Speakest
die.
thou
And salutes.
Did Moonbreeder truly come to understand Master Louisoix's will before the end?
I think so.
I think so, yeah, because she mentioned
Yeah.
him specifically and said that she understood why he did what he did.
Yeah, so at least there's something there for her.
The realization hath set her free. She may now find the peace which hath for so long eluded her. Oh, Moonbreeder, my dearest, how I shall miss thee.
She pops up from behind you and bear hugs you again.
No!
Moonbreeder gave her life that we might possess the means to defeat the Ascians. Her sacrifice must not be in vain. Let us continue her work on the Blade of Ether and see it to completion.
My lady, I would mourn Moonbreeder in mine own way. I beg your permission to return to the Waking Sands.
Fair enough.
Of course, my friend. Take all the time you require. We shall be here should you have need of us.
Yeah, all mourn in our own ways.
Mm-hmm.
God damn. That's not what I was expecting to witness tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of what? That was all the one quest.
Uh-huh.
Aww. Danker looks like he's about to fall over.
Have I seen you made so utterly defeated? No one should be made to suffer such grief.
Yeah.
Should gather in a Celine manner to celebrate Moto's life and mourn her passing.
Aww.
Honestly, Heaven's Eye kind of sounds appropriate.
Yeah.
This music is not helping.
Not the time game.
In memory of... Remember, I was a native of Saruman. I feel it's the only thing that we gather before the mark of the scholar. Are you familiar with the stone? It is a monument found at Ratherfrost and is sacred to Thawak, a guardian deity of the city of Vorne. Last question, 2.55. There shall we pray for our dear friend's soul and bid her peaceful dream to the light of the Mother Crystal.
Return, not dream.
Return,
I'm not
sorry.
sure where you got dream from.
I don't know. I think I was distracted because I'm just remembering now because it's like, now it's 2.55. I'm just remembering, it's like, oh, Kingdom Hearts 2.9. It's like, can I get the Kingdom Hearts 3 already? Because that's literally how Kingdom Hearts 3 starts. You get it and it's like, oh, Kingdom Hearts 2.9. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Because there was like 2.8, 2.9 final mix, and it's just like all this other stuff. Okay, where am I going to? Oh.
Alright. I'm happy that there's like kind of a little like quest to pay tribute to her. That feels
yeah.
good. That feels right.
I still wonder though who he was possessing.
I know.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 4 would be nice too, but
Yeah, we did. This epic dragon music, though.
yeah. Yeah, you are right about that, Rose. Kingdom Hearts 3 though also took a really long freaking time. Oh, I've actually been up here before. I just didn't realize that there was anything up here.
This is beautiful, actually.
No, game. Is there something I have to focus on? Or is it behind the tree?
Tree.
Oh, there it is. I couldn't see it because of this freaking glowing crystal floor.
Yep. Hello, friends.
My hand is clipping through the floor.
Yes, it is. I was wondering if you were going to be doing this on your own, but...
Give him time. I wonder which part of the quest would have been, like, locked if I hadn't done the Crystal Tower.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it would be, like, right before Heaven's Ward, but you never know.
There everyone is.
I'm kind of glad I came at night. It really kind of...
It's beautiful.
Yeah, the glowing crystals around, the stars...
Forgive me, Moonbreeder. Had I been quicker or wiser, but I was not, and you paid the price.
You couldn't have known that
But
the thing
you
was
would
broken
not
down.
suffer us to wallow in our sorrow, would you? You would tell us to pick ourselves up and get on with it.
Okay, thank you for clarifying, Rose. So it would be right before Heaven's Ward that would be blocked off.
Winfield probably feels even.
And
even
so we
worse.
shall.
Yeah.
We shall defend this realm and her people to the last.
She probably feels survivor's guilt, considering that Moonbreeder was trying to
Protect her.
Yeah. You as well, but...
Yeah, what the... Oh, the dragon.
Life for death.
Yep, I think
A
we were on
fair exchange.
A life for death.
Other bargains will be struck.
Can you not? I'm mad at you right now. I think...
But even then, Heidelin wasn't really responding to us anyway for, like, at least, like, the last 5 patches. Ever since we Friendship with Magic, she hadn't been responding or speaking to us. So it could have been that, you know, this was going to be the case anyway, and he just kind of, you know, did what was going to inevitably happen.
Yeah, it's weird though. Like he doesn't. I don't know.
There's too much we don't know about what's going on between him, Heidelin, and everything else.
Right now, he hasn't given a very favorable impression. And considering that Heidelin's departure had specifically allowed the Asians to come into the place in the first place, like, and he specifically severed your bond with her,
Yeah.
maybe it would have happened anyway, but right now I can't help but feel like he's responsible for that, and thus...
The death.
Yeah, or at least indirectly. Or at the very least, if he hadn't done what he did, I can't help but wonder if things would have been different.
Yeah.
And maybe he'll turn out to be wrong about that. I don't know, but right now I'm not happy with him.
Yeah. He does seem also kind of full of himself, given his strength and power and everything, but he just...
In all fairness, he probably actually has reason to be like that, considering how old and powerful he actually is.
Yeah.
It's not empty boasting.
Yeah. Though we have said our farewells, the power of sadness has diminished, but little. Forgive me, the antecedent is my job to be the pillar of strength for all others to lean on.
Mm-hmm.
Yet I also believe the grief we feel now is precious in its own way and not to be lightly swept aside. You agree?
I have to admit, I think she's right, because there's a saying, or something I have heard is, grief is the price we pay for love.
Yeah.
Which means that if you mourn her, that means that you really cared about her.
Yeah. It's as if a dagger's been thrust into my breast. But 'tis a pain we must learn to bear if we are to forge ahead with our duty. The battles we have fought have taken the lives of so many. Luxus, O'Brien, our fellows at the Waking Sands.
Yeah.
Their spirit and dedication to our cause, however, will never be lost so long as we rise to fight once more.
Yeah.
I hardly need to remind you of this, of course. 'Tis for my own belief that I repeat these words, a reaffirmation of my own chosen path.
Yeah, that's fair. Sometimes you just need to hear it said.
If I do not rebuild the foundation of my resolve, I am like to collapse in a fit of weeping.
You can't still cry, honey. It's okay.
My apologies again, Aura. There is no other to whom I can display such weakness. I could display such weakness.
I wish you could just hug her.
You are my pillar of strength, and I fear I shall have need of your steadfast presence in days to come.
Like, I know this game has some trouble, like, even with, like, the handing over, like, with the handing over animation, so it probably would be difficult to do, but I wish you could hug her.
Victory won, a comrade lost, honor the fallen, the living forge ever on towards the light of a new day.
You must forge on.
Mm-hmm. I'm wearing the shirt that says you must forge on, and has a picture of someone from Dark Souls. I honestly thought it was going to be there. Before the Fall Part 1. Oh dear.
Oh dear. 8% of people have gotten this far.
I don't understand why it's such a low percent, but the only thing I can think is that they added achievements after the fact, and so people that have already gone past it, like, aren't registered for it.
Yeah.
So the question is, do we continue on?
How long have we been going?
2 hours, 16 minutes, and I feel like this could be a good pausing point.
I think this is a good stuff.
I'm just going to see what the next quest is. Quest to make. Yeah. The question is, do you want me to also wait until you are back before we stream through more of this together?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
I could at least tell you what happens, and the stream would always be there if you wanted to watch it.
Yeah, that should be fair. I'd say perhaps.
I'm probably not going to stream again until at least Saturday, so.
Yeah. Well, my guess is I'll probably be okay if you want to go ahead without it.
Okay. Yep, I'll definitely probably wait until Saturday to do more of it.
It was like 16 quests.
Okay, 16 quests before Heaven's Ward. That would probably be about like maybe one stream, maybe two, depending on how long it takes to get to certain people to join for stuff. This guy has a very nice pink suit.
Yeah, he does. So this is Chocobo. Oh, big cutscene in the patch.
Ah, yeah. There's always going to be a really big cutscene with lots of exposition.
Alright.
As long as it doesn't come close to the 71-minute cutscene from one of the Metal Gear games, I think we should be fine.
Popcorn. In our case, popcorn's necessary.
I do remember that was one of the things that people were just like, oh my god, over an hour for a single cutscene.
That is amazing. I mean,
it's here. It was made by the Metal Gear Solid creator, Hideo Kojima, and he is known for his strange takes on certain video games and such.
Yeah.
So, and overly long, dramatic, story-filled cutscenes were one of them.
Kind of like basically, it's like you're making it's like you're basically making a movie and like a.
Oh, that must be the cutscene my brother's been talking about.
Okay, yes. I heard that you actually got a chance to mess with him or chat with him over in the Twitch chat.
Uh-huh.
And probably mess with each other a little bit.
Now there's only one thing left to do.
No! Oh, are you gonna wait to see if someone else revives you now?
Maybe I actually will.
Alright. Let's see.
If they don't, I'll just teleport myself back, because that's what I was planning to do. I just want the idea that these two people might just be looking at me. It's like, what on earth just happened? I think so. Someone just warps in and sees a dead body near the crystal. It's like, okay.
You know what would be really funny is what if you go to New Gardenia and then you come back and then you express your utter disappointment in them.
That would be funny.
Or water them to see if they react to you.
No, Rose thinks they're probably AFK, and she's probably right.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
This person has a Moogle staff. And then there's the glow sticks.
The glow sticks, yes.
This one person is wearing a bikini and then there's some like long jackets, and I'm just like, okay.
And the bunny ears, that's sexy. It's like a Playboy bunny off the clock.
Yep. Oh, I forgot. I can now be a menace this way.
No, stop being a menace. No, stop.
No, bombs.
No, I am. Sir. I just want you to know that you are a problem. I'm not throwing this at you.
I got hit with the potassium pillow. Are you waiting?
Yes, I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see if you're doing it.
Yeah, I think the bunny is of a certain race.
That is fair point.
I just can't use it yet because I'm not full trial. Now just imagine you come home one day and I've changed my class to be a bunny girl, and you just be like, what? Damn. But I'm probably not going to do that just because I feel like the character then wouldn't be my own.
Yeah, that's fair. You were just...
Stop!
Stop flying out of the people!
No!
You wanted to stop! Stop with the menace hood!
These are my harmless firework bombs. They don't do any damage or anything. They just make a small cloud of smoke.
It doesn't mean that's not part of menace. You don't get to determine the rules of your menace hood. Why have we not established this? You forget the entirety of Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, sir.
What game was that again? Blocked it.
I'm still hitting your arm. I'm still counting it.
I'm not even throwing bombs anymore.
Oh, no, look what you did. You started a trend.
Yay!
Oh my god.
More explosives! Now!
More potassium!
Eat it. Okay.
Yes, I am continuing to hit you with the thing.
Oh, I just realized the dragon actually sits on my shoulder.
Excuse me. Alright.
It's actually kind of cool.
It is.
Interesting. Like, still not sure about him, but it's interesting that he actually kind of sits on my shoulder.
Yeah, it's like your freaking Daenerys.
Alright, I think I am going to end there without any more explosives. Put that down. Put that down.
I'm sure I missed one or two.
No, you didn't. You got way more because you were hitting me when I was no longer throwing bombs.
You had started a trend. You earned more than that. At the very least, we can consider if it turns out there are actions, we can consider them preemptive menace reprisal for when you inevitably do this when I'm not with you.
Rose apparently supports you. Apparently I deserve being hit.
Do you remember when she said when we were playing Smash, she said that us girls need to stick together?
Yeah.
So, Oh, for what it's worth, I've been sleeping in the other room anyway because I've been sick, so it kind of works out anyway.
Yeah.
Well, thanks.
Light show.
I...
That's not me throwing bombs. That's just me making pretty lights.
You just keep telling yourself that. Get ready!
See? Something more harmless I can use.
Get ready!
Alright. Alright. Thank you for real, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you all next stream.
Good night, Internet!